the intention for this short practice, which is suitable for pregnant people, is to feel safety in your own body. So start sitting in a position where you feel safe and comfortable. For me, I feel better sat up on a block or a blanket to put a little bit of hips height under the hips. You might feel comfortable sat cross-legged. You might feel better with the legs straight. You might feel better sat in a chair. Any of those things are fine. Then take one hand on the heart, one hand on your belly. Ease into breathing more deeply. Close your eyes and notice movement around the chest and belly as you breathe in. And as you breathe out. Noticing what it feels like to breathe in. What it feels like to breathe out. Feeling for arriving to noticing your body. For the next half an hour, we'll just be being present to the body and discovering whether we can just feel safe in this moment. Just check out the space around you and notice if there are any immediate threats, or if the space around you is safe. And then take some deep breaths, having a sense of expanding into that space. Now feel a sense, notice a sense of temperature in the body, whether you feel warm or whether you feel cold. And keep coming back to a sense of noticing sensation in the body. Let's do a seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten out your right leg and have the left foot in front of the groin. Take your right hand down onto the floor. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, relax the right shoulder down. Take some big breaths into the space between your left hip and your left armpit. Huge breaths in and long breaths out. Now adjust your arm. Bring the arm that's up in the air out to the side. So that left hand is about a foot off the floor. Inhale, lift the chest a little. Exhale, relax your right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, sending your breath into the upper chest and into the neck area. Exhale, feel for relaxing there. Softening the neck and relaxing the brain. Take another breath doing that. Inhaling, noticing tension around the neck. Exhale, relaxing the neck, the jaw, and the brain. Inhale, take the hand that's off the floor, take it to the head and lift the head up. Exhale and change the legs over the other way. All right, bring the left hand down to the floor. Inhale, right arm comes up into a side bend first. Exhale, move the left shoulder down. Feel for breathing a sense of safety and space into the right-hand side of your ribs. Feel for the breath soothing any stress or tension. Then move into neck release. Bring the right hand so it's about a foot off the floor. Inhale, lift the chest a little. Exhale, relax the head to the side. Inhale, filling the lungs right up to the top. Exhale, relaxing your left ear towards left shoulder, softening any tension in the neck or jaw. Stay there, breathing deeply. And then lift the hand off the floor, lift your head back up. And come onto the hands and knees to do cat-cow. We'll actually start with a very mini version of cat-cow, where we're just moving the hips and just getting the pelvis to move. If you need extra padding for your knees, put a blanket or cushion under the knees, and then have your hands underneath the hips. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, tilt the tailbone down. Feel if you can isolate that movement to the pelvis. Inhale, tailbone tilts up, front of the pelvis moves down. Exhale, tailbone moves down, front of the pelvis moves up. Play with that for a few rounds. Just moving the hips in a small movement, not so much moving the rest of the back, not so much moving the shoulders. Moving the hips with the breath. And now if it feels good to make the movement bigger, on the inhale, tilting the tailbone up, let the belly drop down and lift the head up just a little bit. Then on the exhale, round the back, tilting the tailbone down, pushing the mid back up, letting the head relax forwards. So on inhale, making it a U shape with the spine. Tailbone tilts up, belly drops down, head lifts just a little. Exhale, tilt the tailbone down, hug the belly in, relax the head forwards. Keep going, exploring this movement and exploring doing it in a way that feels good in your spine in this moment. And through this whole practice, if you need to change anything to make it feel better for you or to make it feel safer for you, give yourself permission to do that. Come out of that and we'll do some movements standing up and down on the mat. Just practicing standing up and down. So you could start on the hands and knees with this. Take the knees and feet a little bit wider and tuck the toes under. Take a huge breath in. Then as you exhale, walk your hands towards the knees, lift the knees up and come all the way up to standing. Great. Inhale, standing up tall. And on the exhale, we'll come down. Keep the knees wide, bending the knees, exhaling, walking the hands forward and bringing the knees down to the floor. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, resting here. Exhale, with the knees and feet wide, walk the hands towards the knees, come up into a standing position. Inhale when you're all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands forward and come down to the floor. Let's come up 1 more time. So inhale here. Exhale, press the hands into the floor, walk the hands towards the knees, tuck the toes under all the way up. Great. Now stand on your mat and come into horse stance. So with horse stance, the feet and the toes are a little bit out to the side. So feet about 3 feet apart. And then say turn the toes out to 45 degrees. And then bend the knees. All right, great. If this doesn't feel comfortable in the hips today, You could do this with the feet closer together. Let's try a twist here. Inhale, pressing the hands into the thighs, torso upright. Exhale, bring the chest towards your left knee, just a little bit. Inhale, straightening up. Exhale, chest towards the other knee. Kind of moving in a way that doesn't feel like it compresses the bump if you're pregnant. Inhale, coming up, right? Exhale, going the other way. Inhale, upright. Exhale, the other way. One more. Inhale to upright. Exhale to twist. Inhale, upright. And exhale the other way. All right. Once you've finished off both sides, heel toe your feet in together. Great. Next thing we'll do is unlocking the shoulders in Warrior 2. Stay facing towards the long end of your mat, and then bring the legs out into Warrior 2. Let's do this, turning the left toes out 90 degrees and the right toes in. And then bend the left knee. If this feels like too wide a stance and not comfortable for your hips, you could do it with the feet closer together. Or if being asymmetrical doesn't feel okay in the hips, just do this standing with the feet symmetrical. Okay, shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath in, noticing your shoulders. Then slide the shoulders up, show the shoulders back. Squeeze tops of shoulders together. Exhale, slide the shoulders down. Deep breath into the upper back. Squeeze the middle of the shoulder blades together. Exhale, slide the shoulders down. Deep breath in. Squeeze your elbows in. Squeeze the lower edges of the shoulder blades in. Exhale and slide down. Let's do one more round here. If it would feel good to either sigh out through the mouth, or even to do a lion's breath going, feel free to do that. Deep breath in. Shoulders up, shoulders back. Squeeze tops of shoulder blades. Drag them down. Sticking out the tongue is really good too. Deep breath in. Squeeze the mid-shoulder blades together. Drag them down. Deep breath in. Squeeze the elbows in. Squeeze the lower edge of the shoulder blades in. Great. Release the arms and then turn the feet the other way around. Have the right toes going out 90 degrees and left toes in. Inhale and bend your right knee now. Exhale, have the arms relaxed. Deep breath in. Slide the shoulders up and back. Squeeze tops of shoulder blades together. Exhale, slide down. If you want to sigh or do lion's breath, go for it. Deep breath in. Mid shoulder blades squeeze together. Drag them down. Deep breath in. Squeeze the elbows in. Squeeze the lower edge of the shoulder blades in. Do one more set of 3 breaths here in your own time. Feeling for releasing tension from your shoulders. Once you've finished those 3 rounds, turn your feet to the front and heel toe the feet back in. Give your arms and legs a shake and give your legs a shake. Next thing we'll do, if you've got a little bit of wall to hand, this works great if you've got some wall. So you come and stand next to a wall. Can I see what I'm doing? Yep, that's fine. I'm going to come here. Come down, stand next to a wall and have the hands on the wall about chest height. And then I want you to step your left foot forward towards the wall and your right foot back about 2-3 feet. Inhale and bend your left knee. You should be doing warrior one legs now. Exhale, press the hands into the wall, feeling the stretch on the back of the right leg. So both hands are on the wall, left knee is bent. If this didn't feel good in your hips because it's asymmetrical, you could instead just do this with both feet on the floor and the hands on the wall. And then take the hands higher up the wall and bring the chest towards the wall. If you've got the feet parallel, you'll have to step the feet close to the wall for that. Press the hands into the wall, bringing the chest towards the wall, and really reach down through the right heel, stretching out the right calf. Take a huge breath in and notice feelings of warmth and cold in the body. Exhale, stay in feeling connection with your body. Then walk the hands down the wall, step towards the wall. And if you're doing this one leg forward, one leg back, then take your right leg forward, left leg back. If you need to do this with the feet in the same place, do this with the feet in the same place. If the right leg's forward, inhale and bend the right knee. Exhale, have both hands on the wall. Start with the arms straight and the torso upright. Inhale, press slightly into the wall and lift your chest. Exhale, check the right knee is still bent. And then come a little closer to the wall, walk the hands higher up, bring the chest towards the wall. If both feet are together, you'll need to take the feet a little closer to the wall too. Inhale and reach down into the left heel. Exhale, slightly press the hands into the wall, feeling a stretch in the shoulders. Feeling for being with your body, with the solidity of your body, the safety of your body in this moment. Then walk the hands down the wall, step forwards, and come back to your mat. Sit down on the mat. Again, if you like to sit up on something, folding a blanket or a cushion, let's do a seated twist. Let's do this with the right leg straight out and the left knee bent. If you're pregnant, move it to the side a little so there's space for your bump. All right, so left knee bent straight up. Great. Hold onto the knee with your left hand. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, twisting away from the knee. Take your right hand on the floor behind you. Breathing deeply in a way that helps you to feel your body and to feel safe. Breathing in a way that helps to send a signal to your nervous system that everything is okay in this moment. I'm sitting here and it's okay. Turn towards the front and change the legs over the other way, and then twist towards the other side. Right hand on the bent knee, left hand behind you. Breathing in a way that's spacious. Feeling and acknowledging your own physical body. Sometimes it's really helpful for getting out of mind stress to focus on physical sensation and to focus on, well, what do I actually feel in my body right now? And there could be sensations that you associate with stress or fear, but actually by feeling them, it helps to process them and it helps to give us more choice. Like if you're hunching your shoulders, if you notice that, then maybe you can make a choice to relax the shoulders. Okay, unwind from there. Give your legs a shake and your arms a shake. One more thing before we do some relaxation. Take the legs kind of a foot or two apart, like not super wide, but a little bit out. And then imagine you're going to stir a pot. So inhale and stir one way. Exhale, stir the other way. Making the breath slow. So inhale, stir one way. Flex the feet as well, so the legs feel strong here. Exhale, stirring the other way. Doing that a couple more times. Keep the feet flexed and the legs strong. Great. And then once you've finished that, let's come into doing some relaxation. So let's set up in a side lying relaxation. It helps if you're in, say, a lounge, steal all the cushions, or if you're in your bedroom, steal the duvet. Like whatever blankets or cushions or anything you can find, the better. So when lying on the side, few different things really help. First is to put something underneath the head. So I'm going to have a pillow for my head right here. I'm also going to lie on the left-hand side. That's generally better for people. But if that feels really uncomfortable for you, say your left shoulder's not so good with that, then you could set this up on the right-hand side. So we're going to have that for the head. And then it's great to have some support underneath the between the legs or underneath one leg. So I'm just going to fold up a couple of blankets, place them here, so that when I lie down, one of my legs is supported blankets, or you could get that effect with a load of cushions. I'm also going to put a cushion to support my head underneath the hands, so they're kind of warm and the arms are slightly bent. The other thing that would be great if you have one is to find a blanket and put that over you so you can be nice and warm. And then close your eyes and do some yoga sleep. If you keep getting distracted by thoughts and the mind, focus on this breath pattern. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. Feel each exhale dropping you a little deeper towards rest. If you have the time, you could always set a timer for 15 minutes so you get a really long rest. But if you have to get up, just spend a moment or two checking out how you feel after that practice. Taking some deep breaths, feeling the movement of your breath. Feeling the solidity and safety of your body. The safety for yourself, the safety for others around you. And then when it's time to get up, push both hands into the floor, and sitting up from the side is a nice, easy way to do it. Give yourself a couple of breaths to adjust to being upright. Noticing if your breath feels freer, if your body feels freer after that short practice. So thank you for joining in today. Namaste.